Good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, friends, brothers and sisters in the house. My name is Comfort. I am speaking, considering that we all understand Pidgin, so it's going to be predominantly Pidgin. But please just say stop, and I'm going to stop if you can't understand Pidgin. So my name is Comfort. I live in the United Kingdom. So today I'm very excited that we are here again, and I want to welcome all of you in a very special way, more especially people who have heard about OnPassive for the first time, and they are coming here to hear and to get more about what OnPassive is all about so that they make an informed decision to be able to walk along with us. So tonight we're going to make a very quick presentation and give more time for question and answer, because that is what makes you digest what OnPassive is all about. So we are a team of four to five people. We have our brother Ernest, we have our sister Grace, we have our brother Collins, we have our sister Ma Patience, and myself Comfort. So we are just going to quickly go straight to the point. So Mape will be starting by just presenting to us what is OnPassive in a very quick and brief way. So just listen and don't bother to raise your hand. Just listen and take down notes and questions so that the moment we give room for question and answer, you go ahead to ask your questions or you type on the chat section. We are going to make sure that we answer the questions as much as we can. So we are just going to start. After Mape, our brother Collins will come in to explain to us what is the source of the money that we are after. After which I will equally going to give you more reasons why you should be a founding member of OnPassive. And lastly, our sister Grace is going to share a quick testimony or tell us why she personally joined OnPassive. And from there, we are going to open room for question and answer. So thank you very much. And Ma Patience, you just want to take over the microphone and let us know what OnPassive is all about. Thank you.
Thank you, brothers and sisters. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever the time zone you are. I'm glad that you are here today because somebody has told you about OnPassive, or you have been part of it and you want more knowledge. What is OnPassive and what OnPassive is not about? OnPassive is not a multi-level company. OnPassive is an IT company. It's a computer company that is on the verge of launching, and it is seeking for founding members. So at this point, OnPassive is using the crowdfunding approach to look for founding members, because the CEO, Ashmo Farah, has a heart of gold and doesn't want to use only rich people to be members, but has come to people like me and you, or you and I, to be founding members. I'll talk for Pidgin. So now computer company, it will get a lot of product. Where brother Collins will go into a few of them, where it become for launch soon. And when they launch, we'll get access to this platform there. So at this stage, they look for founding member, and the man will get heart of gold. Don't decide, say, he want to help people that are across the globe to enjoy the welfare there for this world by joining him as founding members. For only $97 US dollars, you will be registered as a founding member. And then after they don't launch, like with any business, instead of getting free, value on, we'll get another one-time payment, one-time out-of-pocket payment between 100 and 250 US dollars. We don't know the amount yet, but it will be between 100 and $250, one-time off payment. Then after that, they will do for business, and every profit where they make them, we, the founding members too, will enjoy them. And how OnPassive will help you make money? OnPassive will send customers, and for all we founding members, we go get a domain name where now we business that. OnPassive go put traffic for your domain, and as people that they use that OnPassive product, then you will make money. Right now, they use Google, we need to make money. We use Facebook, we need to make money. We use Gmail, we need to make money. But we'll get all that product that we'll use them, but because we found a member, which will make money. So now for our label I will send her for brother Collins. where it will tell we which product where OnPassive get where we will make money there, because all man the one that say, but how go make this money when I talk? The Brother Collins and an IT guru, now IT guru, he go explain for now which the few products they get a lot, you know, go for all of them. Where we go get OnPassive will get and where you go make way more the make money. Brother Collins, over to you.
Okay, thank you, Ma Patience. Over to me first, because I choose to be the driver for today. So now me, I want to choose direction where would it go.
Okay,
I don't first give itinerary, and I feel say I want to change. I want to take another for short again. So Mr. Collins, now he tell we the whole with that money to come up for day. So make it just take a deep breath. Listen to us first. I think so. Maybe we get prepared before it finally open them up for we say this is exactly who's how we get our money. So if you permit me, please, Matt, divert a bit. Say I want to add, I want to continue, I want to queue up for it when my pay don't talk. So OnPassive, as my pay don't talk, we don't hear now this tech, IT high tech IT company where they use what they call and say artificial intelligence. And artificial intelligence, that's some strong thing way, some brand new thing way. Where it is for IT now, for information technology. So we're not going to explain a lot of technicalities because the technician there where it will tell with that. So thing where we want for really here and say waiting, as where our sister don't talk, this company, you get a possibility, you get a privilege for become a founding member of this company, however our sister Mape don't talk, and the importance for you, the thing where they benefit them from becoming a founding member of such a company where they make news all over the world now waiting. The advantage now say, as a founding member, you go earn what they call as a residual income. Money where they earn them every year, they increase. You earn this money, you live with them till you come attain old age, till you old, till you die, you hand them over to your pekin them or to your grand pekin them. So that they benefit that. So you get 10 different reasons then why you get to where you be advised, make you join OnPassive, and a reason that way we'll do for you. Because as a founding member, you could be that means you be founding member where they call them say unicorn company. And unicorn company in a company where it be able to make profit like 1 billion, made a profit of $1 billion US in 1 year. But OnPassive, before long, we get already more than 3 billion worth. We're OnPassive, never yet launched. So by the time we don't launch to take the goal, by that time, that 1 year reach, we don't know how much it will be. So you be a proud founding member for that company. And because you be a founding member, now your own, and ask for it to make you own it. So you get the right for make decision when it comes to that company. When they vote something, say, want me work on a so or so, you get right for take decision for the company too, because now your own, and you two decide. This company be registered for about 212 different countries then. So now so we did. So like I told you, they earn this residual income. Residual income now money where you earn them, where you need to work, you need to do anything. You just put the investment money inside how they call it a monthly subscription, where you don't put them. Now that subscription you use them, the company they take that subscription now go find gain with them on your behalf. So you need to do anything, you only earn that money as you do. Then it be 100% hands-free and then set and forget. To be honest, it be hands-free in the set say, once you don't register, you be a founding member. You feel you should also, as I should also, money they enter for your pocket. In other words, IT technician, they talk say, you sleep while you make money, or you make money while you sleep. Because as she don't so, money they work itself. At the sleep, money they work itself. I begin make some joke today for house, you know, for a platform. You know how when they send picking me go buy Maggie for 9, for your pass for neighbor for you go to the other side, the other side, go round and so on. This time around, if you go any short, any long road you take and go after all, you know the headache, you can't go work any money. Whether you do now wait till, whether you do travel or you do fly or you do work out food or you do wait till, you not get anything to worry about because everything be automatic. You not get anything to do for influence the money, make it work because they don't set everything and at the company they do one for you on your behalf. All your job. After you don't pay your registration, you wait. Then pay that first subscription where they range between 100 and 250 as we sister don't talk so. The rest of your life is not about receiving. You don't give any more to OnPassive. And then again, what they call and say targeted traffic. it bring targeted traffic for your website. Because now we do for year, within more than 400,000 people, Gofounders, registered members for OnPassive. So the moment, first, we get a lot of the benefit. First, you be a Gofounder, you be a founding member. Secondly, automatically, you be a customer or a retailer. In the sense, say, the moment when they don't create them, when they don't launch them, all we will should done for years. So I think that upon soft launch, call it, just take note if you need for correct later on you'll make this up. I don't know whether that for soft launch or upon launch, they could create website for all we for year. So whether you're not in a website or not, no, so you will get your website, you know. So if they don't create the website, and so you talk say I want to choose them, let me. I will talk say I like Nyanga, I will give my website say comfortbeauty.com. I decide for the same Nyanga thing, the makeup and so on and so forth for online. Whether they sell them for online or for offline, OnPassive, with the use of that thing, what they call and say artificial intelligence, they could bring people them it could bring targeted traffic. That means say OnPassive, they bring artificial intelligence, they go bring a customer them where they need that makeup them and that hair and that other thing them where you sell them. You know, they go bring you person where they sell shoe, where they want buy shoe, where you sell a powder. So they bring the person where you need them for inside your shop, be it online or offline. You know, so now the important thing that about OnPassive, well, apart from that money, so if you decide to use your website this way, you get extra money. But if you don't want to use your website, you don't get anything for worry because that residual income, it go ahead. It do a job where they do it for inside your this thing. So OnPassive builds your business and team for you. This one be very important. Now, why that they say be hands-free? We don't hear. Company then they were I just smile because colleagues I think I never shared this one with you. A few weeks ago we tried another one where they do it. When you don't join, if I join, I get to bring people, make them register under me. These people they get to bring another people. That one they bring people. If that way they join, they need to bring their own people there and so on and so forth. You not go make money. But this job now OnPassive, they do one for you. The company they build your team with you with the use of artificial intelligence. So you for once you don't register, just wait. When time for launch you don't reach, pay your last money from your pocket when your first subscription. That is it. The rest, team building and so on, that the company they build them for you through artificial intelligence. And then you could be part of the beta testing, and then you'll be in the inner circle of decision making. Beta testing now what we call on soft launch, where they test those products. Then now that season, where that period where they test those products will be between 30 to 90 days. Test them whether it function well. And they always take example for I don't live for the I think the highest car manufacturing cities in Europe, I call it. So at the city town when they don't fix brand new motor, before they take the motor go sell put up for market, me they sell. They take that motor, run with them from one part of the city to the other, from north to south to west to east. Run with them for night, run with them climb hill, run with them for bad roads and so on. See the motor they function well before they take and go market. I think it's always soft launch day. So that they test those products so that by the time when they say they don't launch, then it be ready for use. People they know will be stuck at some point say, oh, that one a company will not start yesterday, today, all thing you click, all thing you don't look, so you know the commodity because you know the function fine. So you will be part of it. And when they don't do that soft launch, then you be part of the better testing of that soft launch because say now the time that they will start the build what team there now for we, you know, where artificial intelligence now they go find that traffic that people they can line up and for we back. So and then they say you pay once out of pocket and the subscription comes out of profit. That means that the thing that I don't explain over and over, when you don't register for $97 US and then you wait at the time when they don't launch, you pay your first subscription where it range between $100 and $250 US. Now eat that all. You not will ever pay anything again. The rest of your life now receiving. This year, you take plenty money. Next year, it be more. The other year, it be more. The other year, it be more. The other year, it be more. Colin go use the technical language, explain this thing when I go on, enjoy and pass. So, moreover, you will benefit from the massive marketing campaigns. That's the same thing. So the marketing campaign are waiting. When that website, the way I thought they will create them for all we will should on for a year. They will use and send them for outside for the advertise OnPassive on we behalf. Not be me at the do them, not be you the do them. Now artificial intelligence it the do them. So when they do that marketing, so if person register under you, Then that means they send another people they register, and other people they want me and you be supposed to go fetch them. Now then they do them with the use of artificial intelligence. So all we do now wait and chop money. So that one be very clear and so it is. So you get access to every tool you will ever need to be a success in business. That means say OnPassive get what they call an ecosystem. I don't want to touch them, but I'm happy the technician is here. It get 50 different tools them where you use them, where you will succeed for any business where you do them, be it online or offline. For example, if some person they inside when I'm a musician, right? You sing like a bottle dance. You say every Saturday, and they talk about bottle dance, God only for some day they call them Mancon, where they used to do bottle dance every Saturday evening. You say every Saturday for my bottle dance platform for all connect. Now all connect, no it's all Collins. Now all connect. Every Saturday evening, 5 p.m. my time for all connect platform for my bottle dance platform, and they play live music. And you should on that day, that time they play that live music. Artificial intelligence, they go around the world, it fetch people where they like bottle dance, they bring them for your platform, they watch them. As they watch them, they like, na money, they share, na money, they comment, na money, they put even thumbs down, na money, or na me they click for day, na money. That one na extra money, because even if you don't use the platform for doing your music, residual income is there. They grow for your pocket. So there's a lot where you fit do. So you get access to all the 50 products there. I don't want cram them because I don't know what way they be used for. I choose only the one way I feel understand. And then when I leave a make all is not spoil when I bring with the rest of it. And then you leave a legacy you can be proud of, and to help turn poverty into prosperity. So thanks to Ash Mufare, we move from P to P. So if first time your name be been a poor, and then I don't turn a prosper, and your rest of your generation, their name they will be a prosperous, prosperity, prospering, prosper, because you didn't start to build the wealth. By the time where your picking don't be correct for taking or your grand picking, I don't know what this picking will do with money. So that is the truth about OnPassive. And then why we there for here today? We don't talk say we not get any reason for build team, because OnPassive they do the company they do and for all for we with the use of artificial intelligence. Why would they for here today? We don't call all Namushi down for here, because say if I chop on money OnPassive, I keep it all to myself, like secret. I chop on tomorrow. Believe me, I'll get constipation all my life. Because the past is here, you suffer. I remove 1,000 that you wanna think way. I will just tell you, your neighbor there for year, it gets $97 for a pocket. If the plan for go buy beer tomorrow, me and share. Because you know what I tell you about OnPassive. So share this thing. This one a poverty alleviation possibility. This one is something we don't come for change way. Change your name from poverty to prosper. So you know what be prosper, you want. A lot, every man, all man in name be prosper, problem not there. Prosper comfort, proper Collins, proper Beatrice, proper this, problem not there. Let us prosper. And the person where we bring this thing for our African community, he said he be man on the mission. So I would buy the dream, we'll pick on the mission, and then we'll buy the vision, and we'll get to share them. And believe me, think where the profit, not to need to bring me joy. As the fact say, just by word of mouth, and it tell you something where it change your entire life. So when you take them, do not keep it. Share them, talk them for brothers and sisters, friends, neighbors. I don't make some joke before people the way they come. If you record jackass with any man now, when suspend jackass, do OnPassive first. When OnPassive don't pass, when continue from jackass, any side when they go, no man not get on that time. So Collins, man not overtake this time, but then keep on taking a deep breath, because say you will come in, will come feed each spoiler. So my sister Grace too, it did for year. Now some person where it be the bonfire. They just say be fired up. So we will not forget, and I think that the only thing they will hardly use our slogan. So OnPassive, they get a slogan say, we are in it to win it. And Mr. Ash Mufare talks say, according to ye, failure never exists. So you either succeed or you succeed. That is Ash Mufare for us. And everything for OnPassive now win-win. And of course, naturally, definitely, we are all in it to win it. So, Mark Grace, if you get something for a word or two for art, then you could do them really quick so that we will finally give room for our brother Colin, me open them up again for we small, so that we will get a better understanding. Mean any man, it take an informed decision. Thank you so much.
And Margaret, sister, comfort, no mind, for Margaret come in. I want to just make one point. I know sister comfort don't get a lot of information. Mr. Man also fear say, hey, but I not get business, so you don't need business. If you get business, extra income. Like this Zoom we use on today, so now my husband he gets some business, so they use this Zoom for day. Now he be a passive family member. Next time, they use Zoom anymore. Say we use OnPassive webinar or video conference.
Yes.
So now fear, so then here say business. No, now fear. Over to Sister Grace.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Macon. Thank you, my darling sisters. We are in it to win it. Ma tell you now one thing. This any man in short, first of all, welcome to everybody in the house. I hope somebody get me.
I'm listening.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, thank you. First of all, greetings to everyone in the house. Any man way they know me, do they don't know me? Now welcome. We are in this to win. And whether you know me or don't know me, when we don't launch, we go make sure so we meet ourselves somewhere. We go so that we go really mingle very well. I just get a short small thing to talk about OnPassive. What to make me join OnPassive? I tell you one thing. I'm sure with all of you inside, we don't try so many kind of businesses the way, you put your money, the chopper. You put your money, but I tell you now, for life, if you fall 10 times, it don't matter and I say you follow. It matter and I say you don't struggle, woke up again for try another one. Don't give up. Life now, never give up. As long as there's life, there is hope. And as long as there is hope, you will make it. So me, I don't put money left and right. I don't miss my money. The way they call me, tell me, say something they OnPassive. I say, which one be OnPassive? They say now, so another thing, you put money, and then when you go, then internet, this, me, I don't know nothing for internet, too. So you don't must know anything about internet. I beg me, somebody know fear. This is a day I don't know. I just jump inside, I put my money. I say, the money small now. I don't put money for different places so much, and not yield some fruit. So when I put my money, I make money. People where I bring her inside, they don't make no money. It worry me now. If you not find when you take your own people and bring up for business, now you want to make money, but they don't make money. I hear OnPassive say you don't need to convince person. No. You just register your own self. Because the opportunity is a great opportunity. Just tell people them any man way one join, man way one come only for a year, may they come listen. The important thing I say, make sure so they come for meeting, me they can hear. I joined register one, never even listen OnPassive. Now after I listen OnPassive, like two different webinars, after that I start call my friend them, call my family. I just put all my family the inside, call friends and say, listen, I know I said tomorrow, you talk say I be hear the good news and not tell you. Come hear them. Let me know your own ear. Yeah, how they talk say they are I chop Christmas. Now so they talk for people. I say I know I'm tomorrow I regret. So where if I be no I for tell you, I be feel say maybe no. I did tell any man, every person the pastor wrote. So nothing that all we get for the do just keep telling people, tell them say don't hear about something, it really be nice. Just try them. Now $97. We don't spend money way past this one. I believe so. Most of we for year we don't spend money way past this one for businesses, then they not work. So after I don't listen to this webinar several times, I fall in love with it. I start for the one for no more. Then I submit to the still struggle. How I see my sisters and brothers, they ask plenty of questions. Now the right way that to go. I beg, no feel shy. If you see say you be shy when no one ask question for public, I want to make sure me everybody know say no question is in short, no question be stupid question. Even some question when you see say you want answer, if you say child, where to do things that be now lie, not be stupid. Every question where the answer may get a response, and when the answer come, it makes sense for somebody. It might not make sense for you, we ask and self, but somebody else it will make sense. I beg, if you not get question and ask, now so me I do before I can join OnPassive and play what day. Hey, Jesus, I don't feel wait to. I see myself when I sleep, money they come in. So may any man join us. Yes. So now this small thing that I tell you how I find myself for OnPassive. And I don't fall in love with it. So.
All right, thank you so much, sis. Why we leave at me, Sister Grace share a testimony, and I just for know. Say, when you fall, you need to remain for ground. Fall, ask and say, why before this time? You correct your step. You fall again, correct, and it make a more powerful until you can't get the right step and you stand for it, you don't go fall again. Thank you so much. And now we want to really hear. To be honest, we don't hear for a lot of money. And on passive, we don't hear say the money will make a big, huge, big massive. If you talk for you about money, with the moment you hold up my hand, you only really think for, I want to help some person. I just feel like I want to help a person. I want to help people. I want to help some school. I want to help some village. I want to go for some refugee camp or for some prison. Just help people, because that is how big the money be. So, Mr. Collins, tell us, how come this money go enter now? Which kind of thing exactly that product they take when they sell them for make this money for OnPassive? Now wait.
Thank you, Sister Comfort. Thank you, Sister Grace and Sister Patient, at least for the wonderful explanation they don't give about OnPassive. I don't know if everybody for here they understand Pidgin or some people they don't understand English. So that more know if we get people the way no be Cameroonians and for here on. Oh, everybody don't understand Pidgin. Okay. All right, so that's fine. So I could just go for a normal and Pidgin language. So it's for not OnPassive. Or some person want to take something, man, go for all. Okay, yeah, all right, that's fine. So you don't talk about OnPassive. Talk about, we don't hear this OnPassive. So before I even dive into the product, I want just like throw some highlight about this OnPassive, where they talk, say an IT company where it be driven by artificial intelligence, AI. So everything be done for you, it be automated. So when they say automated, it means say you not go even lift a finger for anything. So even if you sleep as Sister Patient or Sister Comfort talk, you make your money, and we go talk about how the money they and which kind of product the way they get and way it will generate this money. So before I want even go into that, we go talk about OnPassive. So OnPassive, as we talk now, an IT company, it get head office for India, and they get also office for America. So maybe people think not only India, it's for America too. And they plan for open and for all over the world for play way it exists. So if you look at OnPassive, the way it don't grow and the way they don't position themselves and their product, so now a very big thing where it come and it go blow the world. Okay, if I want to just put this question as well, Michael Elsie always talk. He say, make you just think for a company, the company where it be self-funding, where as Sister Comfort don't talk, where you go pay now only one time. So you pay your registration with $97, and then you go pay for now where it's a day for the where you never go launch, you go pay $97, and then when the launch time you pay your whatever you go pay between where you go the company go decide from 100 and 250, which you go pay. Now one off payment where they come up for your pocket, you know go pay self-funding. Now the second thing I say, it go force you for be successful. Now OnPassive, that you pay only one time, it force you, whether you like them or not, you go be successful. Whether you don't deny say you know and be successful, OnPassive go force you because they are reason that. Or say all man go be successful, all man go get that financial freedom where you go to sleep, if you carry a kid, they go holiday, you do things. And some man go say if all man join OnPassive, so who go work? I go come for that. Okay. The second one I say, the third one I say, it go build your team for you. As Sister Patient talks, it go build. It means that they go drive traffic for your site, send customer them for that site because you go get a domain. Now, one that you need to do not in OnPassive, say it be automated. You know, go lift finger. Now, artificial intelligence do all these things, targeted traffic for you. And then customer, they go come because someone will talk say, what if they can, they don't like them? I go explain that part. They go come, they go like them, and they no go. It means that if they come, they like and they no go, now so we go to make money. We go continue to make money. So customer go come. So when they go come, they go pay now one time because they get heavy financial distance, they go to pay every month. Some company will come wait because they get some financial constraint where it go to worry them when they no fit pay. OnPassive now go start to reduce the profit, reduce their payment, reduce them. So till the payment go come to zero. And after that, now OnPassive will pay that company. Tell me, say, if you get that kind of company, you can't pay, you can't advertise them or use OnPassive their product. tell you go ever leave them. If they tell you, say, after some certain time, we go start paying you, no company no go. So now they just say cost, they go treat customer like royalty. Say you go make money, they go force you for make money. And remember, the more that they use the product, now so OnPassive they make money. Now I go come now for the product. OnPassive get waiting. Almost 50 products before they go and launch. As it's a comfort talk, a unicorn company. So now with the profit run make and the money where it stand, market value, now 3.5 billion as they talk. I think 3 to 3.5 billion where they get that. Where they never launch, Google no be make that kind of money where you know be don't launch. I think Google make an after 10 years. So other company make an after 5 years. But it can be unicorn company. It already be safe where it never even launch. Because a unicorn company now waiting. Now a company will get a product where for a first year that come for talk, it will make 1 billion at the day of launch. So most companies they make an after 5 years they become a unicorn company. OnPassive get 50 products, and for that 50 product, one product will be a standalone product like Facebook. Facebook now is standalone, just standing E1. OnPassive get the whole ecosystem. So just imagine, say you get 50 product where you want to use them as a stand or a single product, and if it give you 50, if it give you 1 billion, Facebook as a stand, it already make how much? It already make 250. And this Zoom, you use this Zoom. Zoom already make 250 billion for this COVID way this so OnPassive get them. Just imagine, say, for that 50 product, all the 50 product give you 1 billion, 1 billion, 1 billion. Then a multi-billion company all the talk so. So we don't really get them. So I go dive now for the product. So we go look at, say we go look at our webinar, we'll get them, when at the Zoom webinar. Then I go talk about the other one when at the old mail. We know all would use mail for our daily life. Like a standalone thing, you go create your Gmail because you want do your work, you go. Sometimes you go think say you use our free. So most time when the tell I say, you not be not free because if you don't get internet connection, you know if you use that mail, that mailing system, you must be connected to an internet before you feel use that mail. So why they make and so because your internet provider, it get to pay that, it get to pay the service, pay the company the way you use their product. Now one of the things that so internet provider it go pay OnPassive because we as we will be customer we go use that this thing. Your internet, you use your internet they charge you whatever. United Kingdom they'll say okay, some people they pay about one they pay £20, one they pay 15, so one they pay maybe £100. Imagine you pay that money and you use different search engine them. Your internet provider get to pay.
Brother Colin, I'll be sorry, you have to switch. We have somebody online that doesn't understand because he cannot understand Pidgin.
All right. Okay. All right. So, okay. Sorry about that.
Sorry, Mr. Bond Identity. Sorry, we sorry about that. We will switch to the language that all of us can understand.
All right. So we're talking about the product of OnPassive. So I just mentioned that OnPassive had 50 products, just 50 products, the product that will go live because they have more than we're just talking about products that are ready to go. The launch about 50. And Zoom, the webinar is one. Let me not call it Zoom because Zoom is another product. Webinar is one. So if we look at it, we have 6 webinars now. We have Team webinar. Team has its own webinar, Microsoft Team. We have Zoom. Zoom is a standalone. And you have other webinars, which I don't even know the name. And some of us use Team, Microsoft Team as a webinar. If you look at their services and you look at the way Zoom is, and for what we have just seen, those who are already a founder and have been attending meeting, if you look at the Zoom demo, the webinar that Mr. Ash demo, I tell you, within 1 year, Zoom. Someone is talking. So yeah, Zoom will be out of market because if we look at it, there are a lot of functions. Because when we talk about the product, we talk about portfolio. So you have a product and you have sub-product. For instance, if you look at Facebook, Facebook never had marketplace. Marketplace is a function. It's just another product which they have just integrated into Facebook. So you can go there and let's search for what you want to buy and buy it. Some people will go and make maybe their live show and make whatever they want to make on Facebook. But Facebook has a lot of different things you want to do on one place. I think they have, yes, the marketplace. But think about OnPassive. OnPassive with the webinar is it is superior. For those who have seen it, it is superior than Zoom. That is only the webinar. Then talk about O Connect, which is like Facebook. So again, O Connect, you don't take care, Facebook will be maybe one day out of the market. So when we talk about out of, somebody will say, how? Let me go back to Internet Explorer. We had Internet Explorer before. Nobody knows about Google search. Google just came, maybe if you look at it 10 or 15 years ago, but there was Internet Explorer. A lot of people used Internet Explorer at that time. And if you ask yourself, how did Internet Explorer disappear in the market? It was because Google came and kicked them out of market because they make it user-friendly. If you look at the search engine of Internet Explorer and Google is much better. Then think about Zoom. Think about OnPassive with their search engine. So with time, they will take even half of the market of Google. So there will be time you will not say Google me. You will say OnPassive me. Just go and OnPassive me.
Oh, me, yeah.
Whether you like it or not, you will use OnPassive. Whether you are a founder or you're not a founder, it will be there. It will disrupt the internet and you will use it. So the best is just to be founder and make that money. So just imagine with the share volume, how many billion of people in the world, 4.5 billion or 5 billion people or more than 5, say Corona, I've just taken few, but again, they are there. These people are entire market. OnPassive is there and everyone is just like coming, using this product, maybe by using their search engine, creating mail, using maybe Zoom, all this product will be used by maybe financial services. You have a financial service, like you have financial service software. The software is what again? I forgot the name. It's just a lot and lot. You have accounting software. We are not talking about the social media software. We're talking about real platform. You have human resource. Some of them we don't even know. All my life is there. That's health piece where you can do all of these things.
Academy.
Connect, you know.
Academy.
Yeah, academy. Yeah, thank you. It's just not a lot of them. So imagine.
Bless if you're doing charity.
Bless. See, these are all the product of OnPassive.
Yes, bless.
A standalone product. This product is a unicorn company because people will come in, they will love it, and they will use it. So just imagine the share volume coming in, the share volume of people, because the number of people that will be using it and paying for it, that is where our money will be coming. That is where our money, when we look at the old pay plan, which they have even canceled, those who even saw it, we were like exploding and said, my God, everyone will blow the well. And they said that one is even bad. That one is just nothing as compared. So I said, if you are alone, you think about, just imagine yourself that, okay, I've come to OnPassive, nothing, I'm not doing anything, and I think about, oh, don't worry, $500 is okay. They tell you multiply it by 10. So just imagine, said, if you think about what you will earn, multiply it by 10. If it is $100, multiply it by 10. And then I started asking myself, so how? And my God, this money, we don't know what to do with. And that's why they are saying, when you come in, you participate, you will have that financial freedom. So you will have, like, when they talk about, you will be able to settle your bills and do certain things. And the end of the end of time, you will have what? A walk away income. Therefore, you are in that level where the money, you have to pay your bill, you can take care of your family, and then you have some to even bless others. That's what they call walk away income. The money that go, and it is endless. It is endless. So there is no cap for it, because again, they have not even set the cap. They said there is no cap. The money is just growing and growing and growing. And that's why they say you have to come in, participate, and leave a legacy for your family, a dynasty. And people were talking about something else, and they said, no, you are leaving a dynasty for your family. So, and it is from the volume of participants, and those who participate with the software paid. And that is where our financial freedom will come. So look at the volume, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions, billions, and imagine what will happen if Zoom alone can make 250 billion. And this 250 billion, say OnPassive make this money and share within the founders, because the money is to be shared within the founders. How much will you get just for one product? And then talk about 50 and the product will increase as we go along. So, but Ash have not given us like, give us the exact word that we will know when it comes to the time, the pay plan. We don't know its pay plan yet, but we know it is better. And everyone, as you are in it, as Sister Comfort said, you will win it. So I think I will take my break from here.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Collins. It's always a blessing listening to you. Thank you all for all the participation. I just want to pick up some few points again before I finally give room for questions, because we want to know we want to know what we are into. So imagine one of the
Sister Comfort, before you go ahead, if anybody invited Born Identity, Joseph or Gerard, please just make sure that they didn't leave, because they were the one that could not understand Pidgin. If they have left, please tell them to come back with switch to English, please.
Oh dear.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so I'm continuing in English. However, any man who thinks they understand Pidgin better, just ask. We'll do the two when they need be, because we don't want to leave anybody feel like they were left out. So we are going to speak in English, but anybody who is comfortable with Pidgin, ask your question in Pidgin, and then we'll handle it in both languages. Thank God we're blessed that we can be able to do that. So I just want to point out that we have co-founders in this company. We have founders like you and I who are already multi-billionaires or multi-millionaires. Let me say millionaires. I don't want to exaggerate because I don't know exactly what is that, but they're damn rich. Somebody like Michael Williams, who's got these big brains, he explains, he knows all of these things. He is someone who has been doing this online business for all his life. He is a multi-millionaire, but then he's so fired up about OnPassive that you cannot stop him. So what is taking him? You know, what is attracting his interest to OnPassive when he's already counting millions of his own? That is how serious OnPassive is for us. And then, you know, they say OnPassive is a paradigm shift, where it means it is going to render any other thing out there old-fashioned. Anything that is running there, or Zoom are the best, or Google is the best, or this OnPassive is going to render them old-fashioned. And then when they say like the artificial intelligence is disruptive, it means it imposes itself. And you know, so there's this expression that one of our brothers will say, that when OnPassive launches, there's going to be what they call an internet quake, you know, like earthquake, because every other IT company will discover that there is something new in the house, because they will just find themselves collapsing. You know, remember that you don't go to the street to get people to join you. OnPassive goes out there, picks the people from wherever they are, wherever they're subscribed, say, come, this is the real thing. And the moment you open it, you just gasp, you're like, so what is this? And nobody sees OnPassive and turns their eyes to a different direction. So it's just time for us to go for it, because we all are in it to win it. And let's give room for questions, especially first people who are coming here because they want to register, they want to know more, so that they get to register. We'll give room for questions first. But if you feel that you would like your question to be addressed or to be answered in Pidgin, ask in Pidgin. They will answer both in Pidgin and in English, because we do not want anybody to feel left out. Thank you. Oh, sorry, while questions are coming up, this is very important. So any moment from now, any moment, soft launch is going to take place, like I said. And when soft launch takes place, the registration is going to increase from $97 to $149. So instead of $149, if you are paying from your credit or debit card plus the $5 charges, it's now going to be $154 instead of $102. So if you want to hurry, if you are interested, go now, get you a position so that you don't wait and do it more expensive. So that is it. And then the moment that the launch itself takes place, there will never be an opportunity again for anybody to become a founder. And we were talking about money here that will open foundations, charities, and so on. It's money that you can only earn being a founding member. Thank you. Questions, please. Uh-oh, Collins, you're breaking up.
So, guys, as we said before, if you have questions, you can raise your hand virtually, put your video on and raise your hand or type in the chat. I will make sure your questions are addressed. So
Yes.
this is the time for questions and answers. Okay, and Mr. Joseph, if you can unmute yourself and ask your question, please.
Maybe unmute him.
Joseph, unmute yourself. We can't hear you. Unmute. He's talking, but let me send him a request.
Let's try to unmute.
Let me send him a request to unmute himself. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So thanks so much. So let's say I have registered as a founding member and I paid $97. So after a soft launch, I have to pay another amount of money. So what if I do not pay immediately, or what if I do not pay? Will I still be considered as a founding member?
Okay, I'll give Collins the chance to answer that question, please.
Yeah, I didn't get the question. I was just like,
all right. He is asking, or do you want to give it to? Do you want to give it to someone else? He's asking if he registers as a founding member with $97, and then upon launch he is supposed to pay the last his first subscription, which is the last money that comes out of his pocket, between $100 and $250. What if he doesn't have this money at that time? What will happen?
Yes, so there will be a grace period. So if you don't have the money within that time, there's a grace period between 0 to 6 months, as I said, but they'll still discuss with the leadership team. And we thank God that Sister Comfort here is one of the leadership members. So they'll still have that discussion, but there will be a grace period. So don't worry. Though even if you've not paid, they will still drive the traffic and you will still see money accumulating in your back office. But the only thing is you will not be able to collect it because that particular bit will gray out. Until you pay, that is when you'll be able to collect the money, because it will enable it for you to collect the money. So but don't worry, the grace period. So don't be afraid.
Okay, thank you.
Is that comfort? Okay, it's like you are muted.
Can you hear me? I'm not muted.
All right. Yeah, I can hear you. Increase your volume a bit.
My volume is really loud.
Okay, go ahead.
Can you hear me, Collins? Can anybody else hear me? Joseph, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. So what is happening is...
I can hear you, but very faintly.
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. So can I speak or should I stop, please?
Yes, you can speak.
All right. So what is here, to add to what our brother just said, Ash has it in mind. Actually, OnPassive, the conception of OnPassive and the whole idea about it is humanity. It's humanitarian. It's a kind of humanitarian project, I will call it, or plan, because he is considering, he knows, he's aware of the fact that we have poor people, because we have Asians, we have Africans, we have Latin Americans, we have people from the poor countries. We have this mama who in Papua New Guinea heard about OnPassive, went and sold fruits and small things to be able to register. So I will not let that person go without having their position. So they will definitely be very considerate. So we don't need to be afraid. The only thing we need to worry about now is getting us a position secured with $97 US. Or if you get late, you get it with $149. After which, okay, they can't hear me. All right, somebody take over, please. Mape, go. Somebody go. You, anybody take over. I'm done.
Yes, my comfort, you were talking about a little bit faint. I don't know why. So as she has said, we don't have to worry about paying the last subscription. We tell people to plan for the worst, right? The $250. It's one package for every founding position, the same package. So we plan for the worst for $250, and as I said, they'll give you a grace period to pay. And what Sister Comfort was saying, that during soft launch, people will still have the opportunity to be founding member, but the price will go up a little bit. We are thinking that even at that, it's still a worthwhile opportunity. And I think there's some questions from the chat. Okay, they were not hearing Sister Comfort very well. All right, I think I've clarified it. You were very faint for some reason. Okay.
Can anybody hear me now at all?
You're getting better. All right. Please, as I said, you can type your question. You can send it on WhatsApp if you want to us. You can wave your hand virtually, or just put your video on and raise your hand, and you'll be called to ask your question.
Hello, Mape, Afikame.
Yeah, yes, go ahead, Sister Grace.
Thank you very much. I hope everybody can hear me, because for some reason, even me, I could not hear Komi. She was very faint. It was far in Cameroon. I have a question that one of my prospects asked, so I want to bring it to the floor so that even those who are in, you'll profit in every answer from that question. And maybe it will help some people. Maybe if they already had something, they were thinking about it, they won't worry anymore. So the question was from a prospect of mine who asked, unfortunately, he dropped out because he could not, I don't know, the network back in Cameroon is giving them hell. I have 6 people who text me, I drop out. I say, well, just keep trying if you can connect back. So the question that the person was asking was, is OnPassive a registered business? If so, is it registered in Cameroon? And if yes, does OnPassive have a legal binding with Cameroon, with financial, when it comes to businesses that are registered in Cameroon? Does OnPassive have registration? Let me put it that way, right? Probably registration number, business registration number. So those were the 2 questions. I don't know if I made myself clear. If not, I can repeat it. So if somebody can answer, so that will profit the whole group and those who are still.
Yes, I'll leave for Sister Patient to pay to answer that. Sister Patient, do you want to take it while?
Yeah, I was going to give it to you, but anyway, yes, OnPassive is a legal company, and one of the reasons that soft launch is delayed because they want to make sure that all the legal aspects, the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed. It has, I know the people in India, I watched Indian webinar, they have their number there. They already have a head office in USA, Orlando, Florida, as Colin said. They are present in 212 companies. The plan was to get a global legal document to say that they can operate globally. Either they've already gotten that, or they're working on that. So OnPassive is a legal entity that's going to operate globally. And Sister Grace, does that answer your question?
Yes, I think Sister Grace is muted. You are muted.
Yes, thank you. Sorry, I'm trying to unmute, but it keeps, yeah, that answered the question, because that was also, almost the question, the response I gave to the person. So even though the person dropped out, I will make sure I get back to him again. And, thank you very much.
Yeah, so the gold standard certificate will allow them to operate anywhere and any part of this world. So that's why, because very few companies have that gold standard certificate. And so, yeah.
Okay, if you can, I have it, please, Mr. Collins, if you can just help explain what is gold standard certificate, just break it into the terms that we will understand, because it's
Come is back.
What is
back. Okay, maybe.
I'm on phone now.
Yeah, so when talking about the gold standard, there are certain certifications that you need as a company to operate, especially when you're growing globally. So when you're growing globally, there is no way you can operate from country to country without having that certificate. Because if you want to look at those companies who have it, I can mentioned like Google, Facebook, Amazon, Apple. So without that certificate, they can't just jump into Cameroon and say we want to operate. No, that is a standard that you need. It's just like an iOS certificate where you say a company have this, so you can do this, like a certificate of standard. But again, that is what like a certificate which, you know, they can check you, they can cross-check a lot of things. So it shows that transparency. So you're not going in to monopolize the market. Because last time when we had the meeting, Ash told us that Facebook is in a very deep problem now because they try to monopolize the market by buying over WhatsApp and buying over Instagram. When I went and checked it, and it was the same thing, because it's like they threaten you. If you cannot do this, we use legal battle to suppress you or sell us your company. If not, we'll do something to bring you down. And sometimes some of these few companies, when they are growing, sometimes there is that fear that, you know, it's better I take my money and go. 19 billion US dollars is a lot of money for some of these companies. They'll quickly grab it, fail to understand that what they are doing maybe can easily kick the other person out of the market. I think that is what really makes Facebook to go into really deep problem. So, but with this gold standard, you know, OnPassive, you know, they have like all these lawyers and all these big people who can just come in and then cross-check the company and make sure you are living according to the standard, the world standard. And they said only very few companies have this certificate. I think I've really explained. I don't know if there's anything you want to add, Mr. Comfort.
Yes, you have explained it all, and that is, like we said, that is why the soft launch has been waiting till today. So when we got this gold standard, we were just like, okay, you can see it coming, you know, you can see it coming. We can just say like this, and the next 2 days, they just say soft launch is here. So I don't think there's anything more to explain to that, apart from that again, because we have what it takes to operate wherever we want to. And we are legally up to task, and we are compliant. So I don't think that there's anything more to that, except that if people don't understand, they will ask. Meanwhile, somebody just said we should explain again about the $250. So I will take it again gradually. When you register as a member, the registration position is 97 US dollars. If you are paying using your credit card or debit card, you pay for a $5 charges, and it makes it $102. After you have registered, you have to wait until lunch. And then after lunch, let me add soft launch to it, because some people may not be able to make it now, but you make it up on soft launch. So when soft launch takes place, this registration will increase from 97 US dollars to 149, plus the $5 charges, it makes it $154. So if you register, even at that level, you are still a founding member. Then immediately the launch takes place, you are going to come out of pocket again for the last time in your life. And that is going to be your first subscription. So this last amount you are going to pay is going to range between 100 US dollars and $250. But for now, we don't yet know what the average is. So we just keep our minds, it's going to be $250. If it happens to be 200 tomorrow, then we keep the change $50 and we celebrate it with it. After all, we worked hard to get it. So that is it. So now, that is why I said you need to be worried now just to raise 97 US dollars and secure yourself that position first, because you cannot fight to have all of it at the same time. You may be late, but do the registration first, because after all, when it's time to pay the subscription fee, if you don't have, they'll give you the time of grace until you make it, you know. So I hope that the question is answered. If not, then ask again, or if someone has something to add. Yeah.
Yes, there's a lot of time people confuse about registration and subscription. Mm-hmm. Sometimes when I look at it, because sometimes people think OnPassive is just for free. Sometimes it is not for free. If you look at what we are paying, going even to that 200, and if you really understand like what I said before, the benefit that you will get it outweighs the money you are putting it now. You can say, oh, this is really too much, but honestly, when you start to see that profit, and there was a day we had the last demo. I think the last demo I said, if you come in, say worst case scenario, you're $97, $250, that is about $352. And your first month, you make $500. the company closed.
You're good to go.
What have you lost? Nothing, because your money is back in your pocket and you've made a profit of 100 and something. There is nothing that you will regret. But again, look at it, you make it month after month, month after month, month after month, and you even forget about that money. There was the last demo I said, the position you are taking now for $97, as Ash and Michael Williams said, after 5 years, it will be $750,000 and you will not even want to sell it. That is the position. Because that is the money you'll be making at that time. Worst case scenario. Michael Williams worked everything out, show us the statistics and said, and everything they work out on the basis of worst case scenario. They are not saying this is it. They said, this is the worst case scenario. You will get this amount. And then just imagine if it is good, what will you get? So we should try to look at registration, because normally if you go to, say, Cameroon, we are all from Cameroon and some people are from different countries in Africa. If you want to go to police force, you have to take the form, fill it, buy physical stamp for 10,000 and this. That is your registration. And what if you go, they say, no, you'll not become, they have interviewed and you will not become a police. What will you do? Money is gone. So you register, you have to go and do the job. You cannot go and say, oh, I've paid my registration, please pay me before I do my job. Remember, the money you are paying as subscription is the money you are putting in for people to work for you. And it is a one-off payment. You are not selling the software. There are people building that software in Bangalore and they are selling it for you. So you are only sleeping for that money. So I just want to explain that the money you are paying for people to work for you, and it's one-off. And that is the reason I said it is self-funding. They will force you to be successful. They will build your team for you, build your business, build the whole OnPassive business for you, and you will make profit. That is all about OnPassive. It is hands-free. You don't have to do anything.
Okay. Yeah, I think, thank you very much, Mr. Collins. We would, if there's, I can't see, I'm using my phone, so I'm not seeing anybody apart from myself and the other person. So let's take questions, please.
Yeah, there are two hand raised up, Sister Comfort. So okay. I will ask Juliet to unmute herself and ask your question.
Hi, hello. My question is, suppose you want to maybe register, you want to make a multiple registration. Is that allowed, or you have to then have to bring in other names or maybe fake names to get the number that you desire? Is that allowed? That's my question.
Akombo, do you want to answer that?
Yeah, I can go for it if I'm allowed.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, Juliet, welcome once again. Thank you. This is a brilliant question. And I'm just happy that you brought it up. You see how you influence people, because this is really going to help. One, you can register as many names as you want to. There is no need for fake names. Everything has to be real. Because Juliet, you are not on your own in this world. If you are still a young woman, still growing, and you are not yet married, you don't have a husband, you don't have a child. You have a mom, you have a dad, you have a brother, you have a sister, you have a cousin, you have somebody. So your main name could be Juliet. And then you can register as many accounts as you want to. But the difference, what separates this account from the other one is the email address. So as many accounts as you have, they all should have different email addresses. Secondly, you could make it with different addresses. You say address number 1 is Juliet. My first account is Juliet. And then my second account is Juliet number 1 with a different email address. The other account is Juliet number 2 with a different email account address, and so on and so forth. You can if you have a nephew or a niece or somebody you love in the family, or your children, and you want to register your children, put your real names. Even if an unborn baby or a brand new born baby, register them with their new names, create their own email address, put their names exactly as they are found on their birth certificate. Because tomorrow, when they get to ripe age, you will hand it over to them. And moreover, they are going to create domain names on their names. So nothing like fake. Make it real names and make as many as you can. But then there must be different email addresses.
And I can add to what you have, Sister Comfort. I, in particular, full disclosure, have 5 accounts. All in my name, Patience and Jungle. I didn't change. The only thing that changed was my email address. My phone number did not change. My house address did not change. The only thing that changed was my email address. So I created 5 different Google email addresses for my personal use. I just kept the password and email address safe so I can follow it. And there was another hand on Fide hand is up.
My Bape, are you satisfied?
Yes, I am. Thank you.
Yeah, so your email is your unique identifier.
Correct.
Your email, everything can be the same, but your email is the unique identifier.
Yes. Moreover, you have your email, then each account has an identification number, right? That's what you will add now to the email. So all of those things, I think we will find time to do this for registered members so that we get it really in order.
What I was going to say is that Fide hand is up, but before we go to Fide, Clough has sent a question, and that I'll give this to Collins. I think is in my registration, I didn't see a space where payment the company will make when the program will be launched. I'm confused. So I will just say I'll give Collins to explain, but I want to let people know that in your back office now, you're seeing Gofounder. When the company launches, that will change to OnPassive. Colin, can you explain now when we go to launch what they'll be seeing in their back office?
Yeah, so when you go to launch, for now, you will not even see your withdrawal wallet and your old wallet. So you will have deposit where everything you are making daily will go into that wallet. And then you will have your old wallet, which is your withdrawal wallet. For now, nobody have seen it because it is there, but they have not enabled it. Because if they enable it, people will go and start to click it. You know, human beings, you want to click and see what is happening. So that is why, because just if you look at the bonus, where they said bonus is coming soon, every time the tendency of clicking it, you are just there clicking the place to see what is in there. So they disable it. So when they launch it, then you will see all the wallet and you can decide, as Sister Comfort said and Sister Pidgin said, we can help, the company will tell us how to set up all our wallet, where you want your money to go to and all those type of things. But for now, until they launch, then we will see that. For now, nobody has seen it.
Yes, so if I may add, Collins, let's not put it now yet on how much we're going to pay it, where we're going to pay it. But no, like Collins says, there are 2 wallets. There's this internal one and the external one. So the internal is the one that they take your monthly subscription and put there so that they will use it to run the company so that you continue to have the flow of that money. Then anything you find in your external wallet is for you to take home. And one sweet thing about OnPassive is if there is money today, you withdraw. You see money again tomorrow, take it out. As long as there is money in your external wallet, it is yours. Take it home anytime you want. You don't need to wait for permission. You don't need to wait for end of month. You don't need to wait for weekend or any time. Take it out. It is yours. So we hope that helps.
Yeah.
Next question, please. I can't see the screen.
I think Fide is the next.
Yeah, thank you. Are you guys hearing me?
Yeah.
Can we quickly see your face, please? Just brief as you ask the question. That will really satisfy us. Please help.
Can you see now?
Yes.
Can you see now? Okay.
Yeah, we can see you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. I'll first by thanking you guys for trying to explain things to the best of your ability. That is something I've taken note of. And then I'm also a fan of people who believe that nothing is free. Nothing is free. But here I can say that I'm still here now because there is that possibility that you need to do something here, maybe wait for some time, and then before you achieve something, which is also a step in the right direction. I say so because somebody called me somewhere. I don't want to try to tarnish people's business, and said you just start have millions and this and all this and that. I say, how? In this world you have millions. If that is how people have money, then nobody needs to work. You know, it's always good to explain the pros and the cons for somebody to take a decision, rather than drumming the issue of you have money, you have billions, you have this, your life will change. And then when you step in, the drumming starts reducing. Immediately you step in. So when that person sent me, when I entered, they said they want to give something as a gift. I said, a gift? Okay. $1,000, $1,100, a gift.
It's too flashy.
Okay. The next day, they said, no, we should come again and enter the Zoom and complete the gift. I said, oh, a gift, it means it was not completed. And then I began to think somehow. So what I'm saying is, I like the way you guys are explaining things, but this is my first time. I will just ask one question. What is the guarantee that now that you have registered, if you do the soft launch, which the price is going to be different, and then they launch properly, which the price is also going to be different, what is the guarantee that another motive will not come out for another price? Because people are already in. And some people will say, look, I say, I'm already in the middle of the water. Let me just keep going. Each time another motive comes up and then the money adds. So what is the guarantee that people should have? I think that's the only question I can ask.
That question, let me take it and then you can support.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, I will take it before, you know, when we look at it, you know, it's sometimes the belief, and we look at the people who are in and those who have come. I think since I joined OnPassive, they have not changed anything. From the day I started attending all the webinar, when it comes to pay in, they said it is self-funding, it is one-time registration, and it is one time out of your pocket when they come, say when they launch and you have to pay something. It is one time off your pocket. And if we look at the old pay plan, if we talk about the old plan, if you discover that it was even higher than what they have. So it was $25 up to $900 for you to grow, which it will still be one time, but you have to grow to that level to make a lot of money. And Ash said, no, we have to make it universal, close the gap. One time, one-off payment, and the company will drive everything for you. And I think the pay plan now is even much better and in a much reduced price for everyone to grow at the same rate. So nothing has ever changed in OnPassive. And what I want to say here is, sometimes companies do that. They are just MLM company. They are just marketing company because they know if they don't market it well or tell certain lies, they will not make money. But the guarantee with OnPassive is because OnPassive is an IT company. And no, I know sometimes they crumble. Yes, we will say 99, we said, let's give 99% assurance because it's an IT company. Let's leave 1% for God because God is only God that is 100%. The unknown, I will leave it for God. But the 99% for what I have seen, all IT company, none of them has ever failed massively. All those giants, especially with company with multiple products, those with single product can easily fail because if nobody wants it or somebody better than yours is gone. But a company with multiple products hardly fail, and that is my own guarantee. That's how I see it from an IT perspective.
All right. Yes, one of the part, he said something I want to clarify. Yes, as Brother Collins says, OnPassive started 2018, right? The $97 when they landed on that have not changed. That show consistency. Then Fride said that we said that soft launch will increase, then launch will increase. Nothing is changing. What they say soft launch, just look at it this way. If you want to take risk, because as he said, that 1% that we're giving for God is a risk. People that want to wait and see, soft launch, they're already seeing. That's why the registration is a little bit more, right? But after launch, there's no more founding position. So there's no more anything increasing. After launch, whether you join founding member during soft launch or before soft launch, the package for everybody, for every founding member is the same. So there's not like something is increasing. No, it has been the same language. You get your founding member position, it's $97 before soft launch or $149 during soft launch. After launch, everybody pay 110 package, one unique package for every founding member. Right now, he has not told us what it will be. It will be between 100 and 250. We're advising our folks that let's work, everything is good to work on the worst case scenario. Let's work on the worst case scenario to start finding that 250. If it comes back cheaper, we have already just gained, right? So that's why we're telling people work on the worst case scenario. Every founding position, if for me I have 5 positions, it will be 5 founding positions. The cost, the 110 out of pocket will be the same for every founding position. And it's anything between $100 and $250. Everybody will be the same. If they decide that it's $250, it's $250 for everybody. If they decide that it's going to be $125, it's $125 for everybody. So it does not change because Fidel said that, oh, the things are changing during different phases. No, the language has been the same. That's why it is consistent. Since 2018, people that took their risk earlier, we are even coming closer to launch. They're giving us the same founding member fee. So this man shows that he's consistent. There's nothing changing.
And let me, and because we are comfort take it, let me just add something I forget.
Let me just clear this. I'm sorry, maybe I made a mistake where they said the price for the other one was not yet decided. That's where my confusion came. So thank you.
Yes. So I want just to clear this, to add this, so every founder will take it. When they start, when we had this before, Ash even said they bring the new, they just talk about roughly about the new pay plan. So, they were thinking like, okay, maybe after launch, maybe 1 or 2 years, they can open founder position again. And when you come in as founders, you'll pay not less than 10 to 15,000 for you to become a founder. But Ash sat back and said, what do we need founder for? Mm-hmm. It's about crowdfunding. So when you've already come in as a founder, why do you have to put it out there for people to see? So you never wanted to take risks and you want to come, because even if you put in 15,000, there are people who have the money because they know they will make millions. Yeah. What? No more founders. Finish. Everybody come as customer, because customer is even better because it will even drive more traffic for us to make money. Because when you come as customer, you can't buy the complete ecosystem. Only 2 products. You can come only for Zoom or maybe for O Connect or this, and you'll be paying a lot of money. And this will be used by companies, not even us. So we have everything we can use for our own personal use, and the company will still drive traffic for it and will still make money. So it's a good thing. I don't think the situation have ever changed. So I'll give it over to Star Comfort.
Yeah. One thing that we need to know, what we have here is what they call total internet solution, reduced by OnPassive though as smart internet solution, because all of these 50 you have them on one platform. You don't enter O Connect, come out and go to O Academy or this. All of them are on one platform. So one thing that makes people to change, like today they say, the other companies, they will say, and today you are paying this, and then tomorrow they change it to the other one. The idea is actually not evil from conception. They really mean well, and they want to make money. They want people to make money. They also want to make money because they want to live. But the difference between these companies and OnPassive is that OnPassive has what we call legitimate viable product, what the other people do not have. So this smart internet solution that we have, this ecosystem, these 50 products, is what at least out of the 7 billion people that make the population of the world, at least 5 billion of the world's population need everything that Ash Mufareh has to function smoothly both online and offline. It is something that everybody needs. Airports need this. Let's say aviation companies, they need this. Maritime companies, they need this. IT companies, they need this. Everybody needs everything, from the layman to the most sophisticated companies and so on. So there is no way anytime near that we're going to be dangling, say, oh, today we want this, tomorrow we want that, because we have what it takes to make money. The other people partly want to do it, but they don't have a product. They don't have what they sell. They just gamble. That's why they fail at some point. Even when they fail and you find they just disappear, not because they really planned to, but because market not the pass again, you know, the business is not functioning, they don't have anything that this is exactly what we sell, and that is how they fail. This one is nowhere near fail because they have what everybody needs, and it is going to be here. So there's no reason to change because after all, what we have is here and everybody needs and is using it. Some people will join, especially as clients, just because they need the product for their business, not because of you and I that we're here because we want the money. And those are the people who will make us billionaires. I hope I said something. So let's continue.
Yeah, that is good, Sister. Somebody asked, I think this needs clarification. I know NSO generally, but I want us to say it in the forum. I registered yesterday. Is it possible to upgrade to 149? I can take it.
Let Margaret answer that one.
Somebody can take it.
Margaret, go. She registered here or she registered yesterday. Is it possible to upgrade it to 149?
Yes, thank you very much. I was struggling to respond to the person even on the chat, but my iPad just messed me up. So thank you. My dear, you should count yourself blessed to have registered for $97. The people who are going to register for 149, those are the people who come after the soft launch. So you are a lucky person to register less than 149. There's nothing that you're trying to upgrade yourself to 149. The registration for 97 is for everybody that is in this as a Gofounder. So thank you very much.
What I can ask Sister Grace to that person is that if you decide that you want to have, because 149 it doesn't give you any advantage, it's just that at that point, it's almost like you come and see before you believe kind of person. That's why they increase the price. However, if you want to give yourself multiple accounts, I to answer that question, you can pay for another $97 with a different email and have 2 accounts. If you really have the money to spare, I would advise you to create a second account, means create a second email and register that email under your first one.
Okay.
Yes, you want to take that? You want to take that?
I just wanted to add one quick thing. That if you want to close this point, before you close the point, please, I just want to also know that what makes the soft launch to go up to 149. You say, Sister Pay, you say some people want to see before they believe. By soft launch, some people are going to have bonus. That's one. And then by soft, the people now start believing, say, oh, if you're making money, then the thing is true. Secondly, by soft launch, they will already start building teams for us. Artificial intelligence will already be activated to go to work, and they start building teams. So when you come in at that level, definitely you pay for it. You pay a bit more than me who started waiting, or those who started waiting from the inception in 2018. If we could go to the next question.
Okay.
Sorry, please. Sorry to disturb you before you come in, bro. I really appreciate it.
Okay,
all right.
Bless you.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to ask that, just to put it to that person to understand that you cannot go in the market and they're selling something for 10 francs, and then you choose not to buy, but you say no, you want to buy the same item for 15 francs. I don't know how you understand it. So that means you have more money. So why not just add another 5 francs on top and then get 2 of the same item?
Right.
You know, exactly. So that's what I just wanted to make the person.
I tell that to my people too. I say exactly that. There's no need to spend that money because you just add a bit more to it and you get yourself 2 names. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like brother Emmett, you have something?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Sister Peshen and the entire team. Yesterday I took my time, dressed like a responsible man, went out there to talk about OnPassive. When I entered into somebody's house, the person said, I have a seat. I have a seat. When I sat down, the person opened his laptop. What's the name of their company again? I say OnPassive. Are they located in heaven or on earth? I say they're on earth. I say, where's the address? I gave the address. Type.
Yeah.
Are you sure if I go to this address, I will see OnPassive? I say, I've never gone to that house, but that is the address that I have in the document of OnPassive. If you can go there, you will see OnPassive. It's okay. When are they launching? I said launching is very soon. Say they are soon. I say I don't know. It can happen at any time. When did the OnPassive start? I said 2018. How many people are registered already? I said there are 407, almost 416,000 people that have registered already. It's okay. If I want to buy something on OnPassive, now what can they say to me? Suppose in fact, I need something as we are talking now. That this thing is coming from OnPassive. Do you have it? I say we are, for now, OnPassive, we are still registering. Immediately they will launch, our products will be out there for public. And those who have registered will have the opportunity to become shareholders. So as I'm talking to you, I'm not yet a shareholder. When they will launch, I will buy my shares. I am a registered member now. But when they will launch, I will still buy my shares. So I am not having something like a phone or like a bottle of water to give to you that this is what OnPassive is already offering publicly. And the person said that this is fake. Can I tell you why? I say, oh yes, I will be very happy to know. Maybe because you might be dancing on the wrong direction without knowing. So help me, let me understand how fake it is OnPassive. The person said, okay. The person who is introducing this company or who is having the brain is not having money. He needs your money to grow his business. Point number one. Point number two. According to this name, I will look. This name engulfed in one company that was people were entering more than you are entering now. They say they are going to make an airline company. People will be traveling free. You are a member. You just need to present your passport, present your identification number from the company. You will travel wherever you are traveling. Before
yeah, just try to summarize, please, so that
yeah.
we get
So I'm trying to give the picture of what people see have about OnPassive. If I want to say everything that we discussed yesterday, we will stay on this meeting till tomorrow. I will not even finish. My point here is, Mr. Collins, can you help us explain what is MLM in a company? Is OnPassive an MLM or?
No, it's nothing like that. It's not 3x3 matrix. So, you know, most of the people, they are really confused between a marketing platform and a real company. It's just like someone will stand and say, let's go back right from the beginning of time with Google. When Google wasn't even known, it was Internet Explorer. Someone come out and say, oh, we're creating a new product. We have a new company called Google. Nobody will believe you. They'll tell you it's a scam. If we look at Amazon, Amazon is not a marketing company, it's an IT company with real product. I know people who are going out to study Amazon Web Services. You know, Amazon Web Services, if you look at web services, what the web services is like a builder where you use it to build software. But that is a company, a lot of people will just look at Amazon, oh, it's a search engine, it's only search engine, go there, search. But they have web services, which they even sell their web service to Walmart, the Walmart supermarket. They are using Amazon Web Services. So these are the type of thing. And most of these companies, they are giant IT company. Look at, let's come even to the crypto, Bitcoin. When they were building Bitcoin application, not Bitcoin as a trading platform, a lot of people say Bitcoin is a scam. But Bitcoin, if you go, those who trade, go into trade, if you go into and search all the trading site, open S&P 500, click on it. All that name, those companies, they are all IT company. Click on NASDAQ, it is IT company. NASDAQ is not a name, it's a platform where all the IT company come in and trade in. You will see Google, Apple, Facebook, Amazon, all those companies. To trade on Amazon platform now will cost you 15,000. I think Sister Pesha will believe me. Just to trade as a customer. Just to trade as a customer, not like as a founder. Then most of these companies, when they came, they were looking even Bitcoin for founders. People said no. I know one man, even they told me, even this man is still kicking his head every day in my town, kicking. He said, my friend told me But just because this man was sick, he said, when they want to launch Bitcoin, tell me. But this man was sick. This man went on operation. What happened? They launched Bitcoin. This man had, now we are speaking, this man has 75 million in his pocket, bought 3 houses in London. £1 each. From Bitcoin, when they were looking only for £50 to join. £50. But this man now is a multi-millionaire. But at that time, people said it was scam. So when they said it's a marketing, there is a difference between a marketing. A marketing will always ask for founders, come in, because it never ends. They pay you based on the number of people you bring in. So if you look at that, you will bring and bring and bring. So they'll tell you, bring 3, let the other 3 go and bring 3, let the other 3 go and bring 3. And that is how it's just about team building. Those companies are called MLM company, marketing company. Because if you don't bring, even though you pay, you will never make money. So you make money based on the number of people. But it's an OnPassive marketing platform. I will tell you no, because at one point, founders' position will end. There will be no more founders. So if you want to say it's a marketing company, so those who will come at the point where OnPassive is closing, shutting down, where you cannot bring somebody, do you want to tell them those people will not make money? Of course not. They will make money, because that is how it is. Once you pay your $97, you are being locked into the company pay structure. That's what a lot of people don't know. You're locked to the product, locked into the what they call the domain name. Go and check how much it costs for you to have a domain name. There are people who build company only to get a domain name. They can't get it because it's so expensive. And OnPassive will give you for free.
All right.
So I will just leave it there. So it's not the marketing.
Yeah. There's something that Ernest said, which we need to put right away, so that people don't go out thinking otherwise, especially people who are yet to register.
Yeah.
We don't buy shares in OnPassive. The money that we are going to pay upon launch, between $100 and $250, those are just monthly subscriptions. The monthly subscription is the money that we pay this company every month, so that they run around, fetch people to come and employ and use those platforms and pour in that money so that we take home. We are not buying shares. There's nothing like shareholders on OnPassive. But then what we pay is monthly subscription. So you will pay once, and that will be it. The rest of it will come from our profit. Every month they take out what is the profit that is there. They take out the bits that they want for the monthly subscription, and they let you take the rest of it. So we are not buying shares. And then, Collins, this goes back to you. This guy is asking Ernest, what is it that if I want to buy from OnPassive, now this is money, what will I buy? They say nothing. Even upon launch, what do we have to sell and take money? Collins,
yes. So upon launch, I will put the question, and then I'll come back and say it.
All right, good.
What is Google selling? That's the question I'll ask. What is Amazon selling?
Yeah.
People say shoes. It is not shoes.
What is Facebook selling?
Facebook selling.
Yeah.
So that's the question you ask the father that you are using Google. What is Google selling? So all this product, what we are using here now, Zoom, is a product, and this is what they are selling. They are making money from what, like sister provide us this Zoom. How much does this Zoom cost? The money they have paid, maybe it's 100 or 200 to get 100 founders, depending on the number, the volume of people using this platform. You pay Zoom based on the number of participants. So this is a platform, and we are paying. This is an IT company selling Zoom for us. And Zoom is just one product. Then OnPassive will be selling not only Zoom, selling IP addresses. They will sell a VPN. Maybe some of them have not even mentioned here.
Online banking,
online
email
banking applications, all of those type of things.
Yeah.
The human resource, accounting. Then with social media platform, Connect and all those things.
Academy, you have a possibility to studying platforms, yes, and so on, all of those.
So those are the products. Those are the software products. So if someone asks, what are you selling? Ask the person, what is Apple selling? But they are making trillions. This man is a trillionaire. What are they selling? It's not phone. It's the application, the software. That phone is not, it's just a hardware made in China. But what is in that phone is what Apple is selling.
I know.
So they're selling product or application that people use to run their businesses. We're here, as Collins has just said, we're here today running on this platform called Zoom. You see, we've gone more than one hour, because if you have the free one, it doesn't go more than 45 minutes, because we're paying a monthly subscription for this service. So that is what we are selling. We have products that people will be using and paying for using it. So we are using the Zoom, we're paying for the Zoom, we're paying for the internet. And we are not making any money from it. But as a founding member, we use our whole webinar, we use when we get to the internet, and then we'll be making money from it as well. So, yes.
Okay.
One thing I wanted to say, clarify before I go to Chan, is that since the conference says monthly subscription, you cannot run a business without a capital. Even your house, we pay property tax here. Even your internet, you pay monthly. So it's a subscription for your business we run, to run your back office. But because OnPassive is very, very sure that you're going to make money, he's saying that once you do the first month out of pocket, the subsequent month, once they take out your running cost of your business, you're going to take home money as profit. I see Tanko, your hand was up.
Yes, good evening, please. I want to ask, what is the difference between webinars and Zoom? Is it different, please? Maybe Collins can answer the question.
So webinar is just is Zoom is the same. So you can just call it Zoom or you call it webinar. There's no difference between Zoom. The thing is, Zoom is a company. Like Zoom we are using is a company. That's a company name. But when you want to call, all of them are webinars, because webinar is a platform where you can see people, you can do what, you can exchange. So it's webinar. But Zoom, when you want to look at it, you said, okay, this is Zoom. It's just a Microsoft team. Team is a webinar, but they have just called their own team. It's the same like Zoom. So I can make my own webinar. I call it Collins.
Oh, Google Hangout. Google needs to have Google Hangout, which was again.
Google Hangout, yeah. But they're all webinars.
Video
and so on.
Yeah.
The small difference of application is just the fact that this is Zoom. We see ourselves and we interact. But with webinars, we only see those who are moderating the show.
Yeah.
Then people who are the audience, we don't see them. They cannot talk. They can only type.
Yeah.
So the only people who talk or who are being seen are the moderators, the panelists. Yeah. But apart from that, they're all meeting platforms.
They're all the same. Yeah. They're just meeting hangout.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. Do we still have questions, or should we be gradually rounding up?
Yeah. Okay. Please. Let me also, because the person said that, okay, if it is not an MLM, I'm saying because you build a team, somebody register under your team, the person goes to level 1. If that person go and register another person, it goes to level 2. If person register another person, those levels keep on increasing like that. It's an example of MLM company. And meaning, if tomorrow you don't have anybody in your team, the company will not pay you. I say it is not like that. I say if it is not like that, why is the company putting it? So the person is like, he has involved in 3 or 4 companies that disappear with his money. So he's having that pain. He said people still call him because he recruited people. That is where you come and put your money, as you are as you are advertising OnPassive today, and the company disappeared.
There's a huge. Okay, Mape, do you want to go?
Yeah, what is it? You have to remember that there's a huge difference. Remember, you don't have to recruit to make money in OnPassive. As long as you tell the person you don't have to recruit, it takes away that multi-level approach. However, I think just as we said earlier, that if you see the vision, you have the passion, you will share with your loved ones. And as you are sharing, and we advise everybody that, okay, if you decide to be a founding member, share your own information. As you share your own information, it shows that I shared it to Collins has shared it to Enes has shared it to Comfort. That's why that levels are showing. It's not that you have to purposely go and recruit. They've told us you don't need to recruit. Okay, and the company has, I think that level is for the Collins and Sister Comfort can add, is for the page level structure. I think after 15 level, they don't pay you anymore. They give you bonuses for that. They give bonuses that you're sharing the information, but you don't have to. And as I think Collins has said it as well, if they close the company, if they close a founding member today and will launch, people that join today, they'll make money. Why? Because the company is going to build a team for them. You have reseller coming, they'll put you on there, you'll build your team. So that's why Colin was saying that the residual income keep increasing. Because as time is going, they're building your team up to that maximum level of compensation that the company has created. The only advantage that you have doing ahead of time is that when they launch, you already have people in that level. Their compensation rate will be higher as you started. However, everybody is going to get to that compensation rate because the company is going to build your team for you.
Yes. So, Collins, maybe let me go. If you find something wrong, then you step in. If you are satisfied, then we'll move on to the next. One thing about OnPassive is this. Why are we doing this now? We have the passion. We buy the vision, and we want that change. Just close your eyes and imagine that when I go down my village, everybody will be fine because 20 people of my village are co-founders of OnPassive, and we're capable of supplying back home where electricity is a problem. We're capable of supplying solar energy to my entire village, just 20 of us, because we're that rich. That is the passion in me. I just want us to, as many as possible, to join in, you know. And so with this passion now, I am doing something that is not my job, because even if I bring 1 million people to register under me because they are from my village, they are from my country, the moment that they launch, they do what they call the triple re-entry. The very first time, when artificial intelligence goes to work, and they are dividing 3 persons to every co-founder, if we are launching that way, by launch, if we have 450,000 of us, the first day or the first round, artificial intelligence is giving 3 people to all of the 450,000 of us. If you like, you should have 1 million people on your team. That was a job that you did on your own. And so you get extra money for that because it was not your job. It is the job of OnPassive to recruit for you with the use of artificial intelligence. That is why we say you need not recruit. What we are doing here, I don't call it recruiting, even though it ends up being that. But then what we are doing here is sharing a passion. I cannot keep this to myself when my neighbor is here. Because if I don't tell my neighbor, tomorrow then my neighbor will be my burden. But if I tell my neighbor and he does it, she does it, the other one does it, and we do it, the other people who end up not having money at all or not believing because they were adamant, we will still not eat alone. We will say, okay, we want the entire village to be fine. We are supplying solar energy for the entire village, and we're capable of doing it proudly. Me from my village, we have solar energy and our people have electricity 24 hours around the clock. We are supplying portable water, and the entire village has good tap drinking water, clean, neat water every day because we have the money and we got water for our people. Those are the type of things in our minds. You open an orphanage because people are dying and leaving children out there, all of those things, you know. That is why you cannot keep this to yourself, you know, because if it is just because you wanted to build your team, go ahead and do some other thing because OnPassive is here, artificial intelligence is here to do the work. So that is the mistake that people are making. And our brother Colin said, the difference here with other companies, you have to keep recruiting, and the people you recruit, they have to be active. If they're not active, you will not earn money, you know. But with OnPassive, immediately the launch takes place, you will not recruit anymore. So where is the multi-level marketing that we're talking about? It is nowhere near that. So let's go ahead. If you are having this and you make sense out of it, go ahead and register so that you quickly tell the next brother or the next sister, because it's a kind of a relay. So if you take the button and drop it on the ground, the next sister will be waiting there, and you don't come, and then they don't continue the relay, you will have yourself to blame. Thank you.
And just to add to what Sister Comfort have said, what good will it be if I'm in OnPassive and I know truly deep down in my heart I don't have to recruit, and I refuse to share because the next person will tell me you are recruiting? I am killing that person, because at the end of the day I will make my money. I will be like a one-eyed man is a king. Come and you bow, and then I give 10,000 and say, take it, enjoy yourself. But my conscience will never ever leave, because the more we are coming like from the black community, we say, no, we don't want to share because we are afraid. The Asians are sharing it because they already understand that it will block and you will not be able to come in again. You see, they are doing it out of love, out of humanity, because they want their country to transform. And there was a day we had the last webinar, I said, just imagine that Microsoft would have done something like this, open to come and share in that money, rather than saying, I want to do humanitarian going around the world. And that what he's doing is just nothing as compared to open it, that fountain of money, let people come and share as a founder. Let the person get a pinch of that money, because you hold trillions in an account. So what Ash is doing, Ash said, I'm not doing it because I can't even hold the money for myself. But I want to prove to the world that the world is greedy, that there is a lot of money in this world, but greedy people have just sat on it and they are making every day, sucking, milking people. Even all those business and marketing, those people are sucking your money. They don't care. They don't care about you. Trading, they are sucking your money. They don't care about you because you have to sweat to get that money. They don't care about you. But if you look at a company like this, where I said, I want to prove, if I can leave a legacy today and I die tomorrow, I don't care, because I want, he said, I will pursue this more than even presidency. If you offer me president of the United States and you said this, I will do this because it's for humanity. Yeah. Because to prove to the world that greedy people are there. Yeah. You know, it's not a fair game. So this thing is out of love, people are sharing. It's not about building team. Yes, if they add on your team, and so what? This other person will still make money. If I jump to 1,000, person will jump to 1,000 the next day or the next month.
Yeah, yes. I just want to welcome our father, Papa Samuel, just join us. Welcome. And just to add to what Colin, and without overbeating the point of what I want to say, is that we are here, we all have full-time jobs. We all have our kids. We have, some people have kids, have that. Brother Colin, Sister Grace, Ernest, Sister Comfort, all of us are here trying to hold this Zoom meeting for something that we don't have to recruit. Why? Because we see the vision. Second, I have people in my network that my sister might not have, that the other sister might not have, which are close friends to them. So sharing that information like this, so they can share with their own loved one, with their own network. So as if we have a lot of people, we know we cannot have the whole of Cameroon to join, right? But we have a lot of people that join. They load to help our villages, our community, our loved ones, to elevate them out of poverty will be less. That is why we see this passion, and we have been sharing like crazy. This is the first Zoom meeting that we are hosting. I came across OnPassive just December 1st. And we're doing it because we see that we don't want tomorrow our sister say, hey, why are you selfish? It's not it. Ash himself is not selfish. He would have shared it with us. So we shouldn't be selfish. We should share with our loved one. Papa, welcome. Do you have anything to tell us?
Yes, Mom. Happy New Year to to the house.
Happy New Year,
Papa. Sally, welcome. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Just that I happened to get down and move into the snow. You know, I'm talking from Canada. I traveled to Canada. And so that's why I'm just coming in now. But I hope anyway I've gotten everything. But what I just want to say is I've just met some of people of my age, trying to inform them that even though we are this, maybe when these things are really fruitful, it is for the benefit of our families. We might not really enjoy it very much. So at this age, we should not be afraid to be there. And we should know that we are building something for the generations and generations to come. So I'm encouraging also the elderly ones not to think that, oh, they will do it, they might not enjoy the fruits. So they might have a short time to live, but they are building for their families and generations upon generations.
Wow, this is such a blessing. We are so blessed to have you here. I think you are just coming to complete it. I have a YouTube channel where last week I made a video calling on people. The title was Senior Citizens in my mind, because back home, guys, sorry that I'm going into this. I just love power, and I feel so blessed, just like giving you a hug, especially that it's cold this evening, you know.
Yeah, really.
So, yeah, why did I do this? I grew up in when I was in a high school. It is always in my mind. One day we closed from school and saw a senior citizen who was on retirement. He came to the city to follow up for his retirement benefits. He collapsed and died in front of the social insurance building, you know, without taking. And even if he followed up and took the money, it was not going to be up to anything. Retirement is not old age. Retirement is just resting from work. And that is the time to start off a new life. It's time for Papa to travel and look at places. Leave Canada and come here to the UK. Leave UK and go to Germany. Leave Germany and go to Barbados, go to Ghana, go to all over the world. See places before you finally get old. And it takes money to do that. You have been working the whole of your life. You have served your nation for the entire life and ending up with nothing. And if this opportunity comes up and you say you are traveling, we get sports shoes for you and jeans and the caps and things. You dress white up, down, and you take off and go. Every week you are here, you are there, you're there, you're there. That is the opportunity to enjoy life. So it is not a mistake. You are doing the best thing. And the best part of it is that you die leaving a legacy for your children. You die happy. So it is really important. Thank you that you came and added your voice and said just the best thing. Thank you, Bob.
Thank you.
Sister, as we've said, we try to be very lax in this group, but we're going to run up soon. We know our sisters and brothers in Cameroon, they have challenges joining.
Yeah.
And one of them just joined, and either will give it to you, Colin, or Sister Grace, somebody that can be very brief. She said, I just joined the platform. I was invited. What is it about? Can we just one time summarize that for that person, please? Who want to take
Mape, I have a proposal. I was going to say that I saw that question too. I was going to propose that if Colin can take that as a concluding statement, make that powerful one, straight to the point and succinct, and then after that, that will be it.
Right.
So if we're giving 1 or 2 minutes, it should be so that when Colin takes on that sister's question, then that will be a closing remark.
All right. Brother Collins, over to you.
Yeah. Oh, our sister, welcome. So I know you are you are down there, and we know the internet connection is hard, and you want to know about OnPassive and the product, or what is OnPassive all about. So OnPassive is an IT company with a rare product, having offices in India and US. So they have about 600 employees now, from managers to software engineers who are building the software from scratch. So, and what they are building, they have about 50 products in place. Some of them are like webinars. Like when we say webinars, it's like Zoom, like similar to what we are using here. They have other products like the email process, which we'll be using. You know, we have Gmail, so they have like OMail. They have human resource software, a lot, so 50 of them. So they are there, and one of the things they are doing is they are looking for founders. Though the company is already dead with proper building and everything, employees working for them. So they are looking for founders with $97. When you come in, you pay your $97 and you are locked into the pay structure of the company called OnPassive. So we don't, like OnPassive at the point now, this point where we are now, there's not much time again. So they can launch it, they can go into soft launch very soon. And after, when they go to launch, there will be no more founders. So you are in the right place and the right time for you to come in. So I'll just take this, an AI company, artificial intelligence, all done for you. So you don't have to do anything. The only thing is to pay and then lock yourself in the company structure. And for me, yeah.
Okay, yeah, thank you. So, like, I'm sorry that I just need to add. So, like Bro is saying, if you register, then you are going to wait. The sister who just joined, if you succeed to register for $97 US, you wait. Then when they launch, then you pay again the last time from your pocket, which will range between $100 and $250, and then that will be it. Then you earn money the rest of your life, money which increases every year, till you earn money which starts from thousands of dollars, from hundreds of dollars to thousands of dollars to millions and billions of dollars. And then you earn till you get retired, you live with the money till you old, and you die and leave it for your children to continue to earn the money. So if you have any other questions, where a number of us here, You can follow up. We have YouTube videos. We have Zoom meeting. We're sitting here. I'm uploading the meeting that was on the 35th. It was a powerful one. We'll also send out. So we're always ready. Just get in touch. Ask for our phone numbers. Ask for anything and any further information. We will readily explain to you at the background. So if you permit me, can we close, please?
Yeah.
Is it okay for us not to? Yeah?
I don't know if Sister Patient will have like a last word, or Sister Grace.
Or Sister Grace, yeah.
Yeah. So if they can have like Brother Ernest as well. So it's just like last.
I think we just give one second. So as we said, we just want to thank all of you for coming today. If somebody invited you, reach out to them. They will show you how to register, and if the person to help you to show you how to get your link to spread it with your loved ones. We are in it to win it. Sister Grace, over to you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just want to use the opportunity to thank everybody who made it today. Please, even for those who did not make it, we're going to keep sending them, when the next time we have a webinar, we will send you the invitation so that maybe the network was bad today or poor or whatever. Maybe the next time you will have the opportunity to join. And also, we just want to tell everybody that even if you are not able to, if you have more questions, please don't hesitate. Contact the person who invited you, pass the question to them. If they are not able to respond, we'll bring it over, we will respond to you. If you don't have a contact, you can always get through the person who brought you into the webinar. So you are blessed, and we are in it to win it, for sure. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Collins, was that your last word, or do you still have a last word?
Yeah, so just want to thank them, as Sister said. So you can, those who invited you, please get in touch with the person, because we don't have much time again. OnPassive is real, and it's a real deal. So please don't miss out. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, thank you too. Thank you, dear brothers and sisters who were able to help. I also want to add that helping does not have boundaries. If you are here, whether back home, and somebody has $97 and does not have the person does not have an iPhone, and you are near that person and you have an iPhone, there is no reason for that person not to be part of OnPassive. Do everything possible to help that person to get themselves registered. For those of us who are in the diaspora and we have access to all of the facilities to pay and so on, let us help people from home. Many of them have been sending money to me to pay. I will take money and pay or create email addresses and do stuff, just because we cannot let our people not to be part of it. So we are definitely in it to win it, because we are transforming from grass to grace, and we are moving from poverty to prosperity. Thank you, and see you again really soon. Thank you.
Yeah, I think that we said that Brother Ernest will talk, but
oh, sorry, yeah.
Sister, coming to L1. I actually have somebody created an email address today from Cameroon. So even with that, help them. Don't follow the process.
It's just that Faith doesn't stop. She would have told you her own experience with me today. So Ernest, please round up then. You close the meeting, Ernest. 30 seconds. Thank you. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry
I'm very happy for this honor. Special thanks to Cameroon, to those in Cameroon who have taken the time to be part of this golden opportunity. It is true that you go out there, you meet a lot of negative minds. Don't bother about them. Yeah. You know where you are going to, and you arrive at your destination. We used to say that when you are crying, be moving. Don't cry and stand on one place. Because when you stand on one place, you will cry until you get tired and sit down. But if you are moving, there's possibility that you may meet somebody who can wipe your tears. We have been moving. That's why we have met with OnPassive. So don't be left behind. If you don't know anything, it's not a crime. But if you don't want to learn another thing, that's what it is a crime. You don't know how to create an email address, contact somebody. The person will help you. When you have the will, there will be a way. Yes. Don't sit at your comfort zone and begin to complain, I am not educated, I am not this. Opportunity will pass you by and they will bury you with their complaints. Wow. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You were just timely. You were really the one to conclude this meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. I'm going to stop recording now.